My wife sent divorce papers. I'm taking everything. My lawyer says you can't stop me. I texted. Received. Then I moved all my crypto to a cold wallet. Her attorney withdrew from the case when he saw the forensic accounting report. I, 32 male, got served divorce papers on a Monday morning while making coffee. Process server at my door at 7:15 a.m. handed me the envelope like he was delivering a pizza. My wife, Bianca, 29, had attached a sticky note to the papers. I'm taking everything. My lawyer says you can't stop me. Should have treated me better. So, real classy. I texted her one word, received. Then I sat down with my coffee and actually read through the papers. She was claiming I'd been financially withholding and that she deserved 75% of all assets due to economic abuse during our 5-year marriage. Her attorney, some guy named Reynold Kastner from a firm that advertised on bus benches, had crafted this whole narrative about how I'd controlled her through money. Funny thing about that claim, Bianca had her own career, real estate agent, made decent money, just spent it faster than she made it. Designer bags, weekly spa treatments, that $4,000 exercise bike she used exactly twice. But what really caught my eye was the asset disclosure section. She'd listed everything. Our house, in my name, bought before marriage, my 401k, my regular investment accounts, even my gaming PC setup. Very thorough. Except she missed one thing. My crypto portfolio. Now I'm not some crypto bro who won't shut up about blockchain. I'd been quietly accumulating since 2017. Never talked about it much. Bianca knew I had some Bitcoin, but thought it was like a few $100 worth. She used to laugh about it, called it my internet monopoly money. As of that Monday morning, between Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few other holdings, I was sitting on about $347,000 in crypto. All perfectly legal, all properly taxed, all acquired during the marriage, which technically made it marital property. Technically. I finished my coffee, went to my office, and pulled out my hardware wallet. One of those little USB-looking things that stores crypto offline. Started moving everything. Took about an hour to transfer all holdings from various exchanges to the cold wallet. Not hiding assets, just securing them. There's a difference, legally speaking. Important distinction. Then I called my buddy Derek, who worked in digital forensics. Hey, remember when you offered to help if I ever needed tech stuff looked at? Yeah, what's up? How much would a full forensic accounting audit cost, the real deep dive kind? For you, let me make some calls. My colleague Amira does that stuff, probably around $5 for the works. Do it. Update 1: Bianca's been busy. Real busy. First, she changed her social media to successfully divorcing and started posting motivational quotes about knowing your worth and new chapters. Her friends were eating it up, commenting with heart emojis and "Yas Queen" energy. She also sent me a formal demand through her lawyer for immediate financial disclosure, including all digital assets, cryptocurrency holdings, NFTs, and online investment vehicles. So they did know about the crypto. Interesting. I responded through my lawyer, hired him the day after getting served. Older guy named Harrison, been doing divorce law for 30 years, doesn't advertise on bus benches. We disclosed everything. Bank accounts, investment accounts, retirement funds, the house, my car, even my collection of vintage video games. And yes, we disclosed the crypto wallet. Current value, $1. See, here's the thing about crypto in a hardware wallet. It exists, but it doesn't exist anywhere accessible. It's like having gold bars buried in the desert. You know they're there, they have value, but good luck accessing them without the private keys. Bianca's lawyer demanded the private keys. Harrison responded, "My client will provide access to marital assets as required by law during the asset division phase, pending final divorce decree." Translation: maybe later. Maybe. Meanwhile, Amira, the forensic accountant, had been busy. Really busy. "Your wife's interesting," she told me over the phone. "Want the good news or the weird news?" Weird news. She's got 3 Venmo accounts, 2 PayPal accounts, and a Zelle she thinks is hidden. Been moving money around like she's playing 3-card Monte. Moving it where? That's the good news. Appears to be a separate bank account under just her name, opened 8 months ago, currently holding about $67,000. 8 months ago, 3 months before she filed for divorce. There's more, Amira continued. She's been taking cash deposits from house sales, under-the-table commissions that never hit her official real estate accounts. Tax-free money. Oh, that's not good. For her, I mean. Can you document all of this? Already am. This report's going to be thorough. Update 2. Bianca escalated. Because of course she did. First, she tried to freeze our assets through an emergency motion. Judge looked at the filing, saw that I hadn't actually moved or spent anything, just secured the crypto and denied it. Then she got creative. I came home to find my gaming setup gone. Just gone. The entire desk, monitors, PC, everything. $8,000 worth of equipment. She texted, securing marital property. My lawyer advised it. I texted back, K. Then I called the cops, showed them receipts proving everything was purchased before marriage. They called her. Ma'am, you need to return the items. They're premarital property. She claimed it was upgraded during marriage, which was true. I'd added more RAM last year. The cops weren't interested in that distinction. Return it by end of day or we'll file a theft report. She returned it, except the graphics card was missing. The $1,200 graphics card. I didn't even bother arguing. Just documented it and forwarded to Harrison. But the real excitement came when Bianca's lawyer, Reynolds, requested my crypto wallet audit trail. We provided it. Every transaction, every buy, sell, transfer. All of it, including the interesting ones from 3 years ago. See, Bianca had asked me to help her with some investing back then. Said she had $5,000 from a bonus. I helped her set up a crypto account, bought her some Ethereum. That Ethereum was now worth $31,000. And it was sitting in an exchange account that she forgot existed, under her name, that she hadn't disclosed in her asset filing. Harrison was practically giddy. She hid assets. That's bad for her. But wait, it gets better. Update 3. Amira finished her forensic report. 73 pages of absolute destruction. Here's what she found. Bianca had been skimming cash from house sales for 18 months. Total unreported income, approximately $94,000. She'd been depositing it in increments just under $10,000 to avoid reporting requirements. That's called structuring, and it's a federal crime. She had an OnlyFans account, nothing wrong with that, making $3,000 a month that she never disclosed to the IRS. She'd been writing off personal expenses as business costs, including our vacation to Cabo, her Botox, and somehow, groceries. The OnlyFans thing didn't bother me. Get that bag, girl, but not reporting it to the IRS? That bothered the IRS. Harrison sent the report to Reynolds with a simple note. Please review and advise your client accordingly. 2 days later, Reynolds withdrew from the case. Just withdrew. Filed the paperwork with the court citing irreconcilable differences regarding case strategy. Translation: I'm not risking my license for this mess. Bianca called me screaming, actually screaming. What did you do? Got an accountant. You ruined everything. Reynolds says I could go to prison. For what? I didn't make you evade taxes. This is financial abuse. You're trying to destroy me. No, Bianca. Financial abuse would be hiding $94,000 while claiming I was economically controlling you. She hung up. Then she made a mistake. A big one. She went on Instagram Live, wine drunk, ranting about how I was weaponizing the system and what's a little tax stuff between divorcing couples. And this is the important part. Besides, everyone does it. Even Reynolds said he helps clients hide money all the time. One of my friends recorded it. The whole thing. Including the part where she admitted to the tax evasion. Update 4. Bianca got a new lawyer. Some kid fresh out of law school who clearly didn't know what he was walking into. He filed a motion claiming I was deliberately obstructing access to marital cryptocurrency assets. The judge, a woman in her 60s who'd been doing this for decades, looked at the motion, looked at the forensic report, looked at Bianca's hidden Ethereum account, and said, Mrs. Novak, you failed to disclose $31,000 in cryptocurrency while simultaneously demanding full access to your husband's holdings. Can you explain this? Her baby lawyer stammered something about oversight and complexity of digital assets. The judge wasn't buying it. Mr. Novak, are you willing to divide the cryptocurrency equitably? Harrison stood up. Your Honor, my client is willing to divide all marital assets equitably once all assets are properly disclosed and all tax obligations are resolved. Tax obligations? Harrison slid over a copy of the IRS submission. Oh yeah, did I mention? We had to report the findings to the IRS. Legal obligation once we became aware of tax evasion. The judge's eyebrows went up. I see. Mrs. Novak, you might want to prioritize your tax situation before we proceed with asset division. But Bianca wasn't done. Outside the courthouse, she confronted me. You think you're so smart with your crypto and your forensic whatever. I know about Perth. Perth was my coworker. Nice woman, helped me with a project last year. Bianca was convinced we were having an affair. We weren't. What about Perth? I have photos of you two at lunch. Okay? Intimate lunches. It was Chipotle Bianca, with 4 other people from the team. She deflated a little, then rallied. I'm going to tell everyone what you really are. A manipulative, controlling tax evader? Oh wait, that's you. Her new lawyer pulled her away before she could respond. Update 5. The IRS moves fast when they smell money. Bianca got audited. Full audit. 7 years back. Turns out the $94,000 in unreported income was just the tip of the iceberg. She'd been playing fast and loose with tax strategies since before we met. Her parents, Ricardo and Jem, got involved. Called me to talk sense. Can't you just call off the dogs? She's learned her lesson. I didn't sick the IRS on her. She did that herself when she committed tax fraud. But you reported it. Legally required to once it was discovered in litigation. You could have kept quiet. Family doesn't do this to family. We're getting divorced. We're literally becoming not family. They tried everything. Guilt, anger, even offering to pay me to make this go away. That's called bribery, Ricardo. Please don't make this worse. Meanwhile, Bianca's OnlyFans subscribers were dropping. Turns out, tax evader going through messy divorce isn't great for the brand. She tried spinning it as girl boss attacked by bitter ex, but when someone leaked the forensic report pages showing the structuring, even her supporters backed off. The best part? Her hidden Ethereum account, the one she forgot about? It got frozen by the exchange when they got the IRS notice. That $31,000 she thought was her secret escape fund? Gone. Well, not gone, but definitely not accessible. She tried one last Hail Mary. Final update. Bianca's Hail Mary was accusing me of domestic violence. No specifics, no evidence, just a vague complaint that I'd been emotionally and psychologically abusive throughout the marriage. Harrison was prepared. We had 3 years of her texts telling her friends how chill I was. Her Instagram posts calling me the best hubby ever, posted 2 months before filing. Security footage from our doorbell camera showing her throwing a vase at me last year. I ducked, it missed. Character witnesses, including her own cousin, who was willing to testify that Bianca had bragged about taking me to the cleaners. The accusation lasted exactly 1 hearing before being dismissed. But it did accomplish one thing. It pissed off the judge. Mrs. Novak, you've hidden assets, committed tax evasion, made false accusations, and wasted this court's time. I'm inclined to grant Mr. Novak's request for immediate dissolution with current asset distribution. Current asset distribution meant I kept the house, premarital property, I kept my 401k, mostly premarital contributions. The crypto got split 50-50. Fair enough. Bianca's hidden accounts were factored into her share, meaning she got less of everything else. She got her car and personal belongings. She owed me $12,000 for half the equity she'd built in the house. With the IRS penalties and back taxes, she owed about $140,000 to the government. Her half of the crypto came to $173,500. Barely enough to cover her tax bill. The day the divorce was finalized, she sent one last text. I hope you're happy. You destroyed my life over money. I responded, you destroyed your life over money. I just kept receipts. Then I blocked her. Ran into Bianca's cousin Yara at a coffee shop last week. She gave me the update I didn't ask for. Bianca's living with her parents. The IRS payment plan is eating most of her income. She can't get a real estate license renewal because of the fraud issues. Currently working at a boutique fitness studio selling memberships. Her Instagram is now private with 47 followers. Bio says, living authentically. Ricardo and Jem still think I'm the villain. They tell anyone who will listen that I ruined their daughter over spite. The baby lawyer who took her case? He's doing well, actually. Learned a valuable lesson about due diligence. Sends me a Christmas card thanking me for the educational experience. Reynold, her first lawyer? Retired early after Bianca's recorded rant about him helping clients hide money got forwarded to the Bar Association. Turns out that was a problem. Perth from work? We did actually start dating about 2 months ago. Bianca was right about the attraction, just wrong about the timing. Perth thinks the whole story is insane and makes me promise repeatedly that I'll never let her near my crypto wallet passwords. Fair. As for the crypto, it's worth about $430,000 now. My half plus some additional investments. Still in cold storage, still secure, still legally declared on my taxes. Because that's the thing about financial revenge. It doesn't have to be complicated. You don't need elaborate schemes or dramatic confrontations. Sometimes the best revenge is just 1. Following the law, 2. Keeping good records, 3. Hiring competent professionals, 4. Letting people face the consequences of their own actions. Bianca wanted to take everything. She ended up losing everything. Not because I'm some mastermind who orchestrated her downfall, but because she built her entire divorce strategy on a foundation of lies and crimes. The crypto wallet was just the catalyst. Her greed and entitlement did the rest. To anyone facing a similar situation, document everything. Get a good lawyer. Get a better accountant. And remember, assets hidden in anger have a way of surfacing in court. Oh, and one more thing. That graphics card she stole from my gaming setup, she tried to sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Listed it from her real account. I sent the screenshot to her probation officer. Yeah, she got probation for the tax stuff. She had to pay me back $1,200 plus interest. Worth every penny of that forensic accounting report.